Hi everyone, good morning. It's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to Mornings with 60 and Me. Today is Wednesday. It is November the 30th. It's the very last day of November. We're into December tomorrow. I hope you're all excited for the end of the year celebrations. But I'm having my cup of tea today. I've got my, it's called Fantastic Cherry. It's really good. It's a nice, strong, deep tea for a cold winter's morning. So hope you've got a cup of tea or coffee with you. And I would love to share a story with you today, a theme that I think is of interest to all of us and sets you up for the new month, for December. You know, it's kind of funny. I came home yesterday or day before from a trip in the UK. And it's really funny how every country, every place has its own unique way of celebrating the season. All the lights were on now in our little mall across the street, and beautiful Christmas trees been lit up. Just nice plain white lights, very, very simple. And there's a little raclette stand across the way from me. And for those of you who have been to Switzerland, you know that raclette is a cheese, and they make this amazing food with this very rich and incredibly delicious cheese called raclette, and they make it with potatoes and little onions, and it's just a holiday meal. Everywhere you go in the markets, they have raclette. And so I've got this tempting little stall across the street from me selling raclette 24 hours a day, it seems. But anyway, you know, I've got advent calendars everywhere in the shops, and you know, Christmas cards, holiday cards. It's just a transformation. And I know we have different women from all over the world who celebrate differently, and some who love the holidays, some who don't. But, you know, maybe just take this time in the year, this end of the year, to look back at what you've done, look back at all the cool things that you've accomplished and things you've learned, maybe some mistakes you've made, and just, you know, kind of draw a line under it all and celebrate the year, celebrate you, and whatever your faith or your belief, just take this time to pause. Now, we have a lot of wonderful bloggers who write for our community, and one person in particular, Joan Moran, I wrote an article that just seemed appropriate to this time of the year, and I wanted to share it with you. It's really about how to reduce stress and find meaning and balance in life after 60. And of course, she reminds us that, you know, we've all lived into our 60s now, and we're the lucky ones. You know, we're the fortunate ones who have had this opportunity to have a beautiful, long, extended life, and to have the wisdom, you know, of experience to enrich it for us, to make it even more significant. And she says, you know, sometimes you wake up one morning and you're 65, and wow, where did that time go? And, you know, sometimes you look back and think, you know, do I continue in that path that I've followed all my life? Or do I do something new? Do I change gears a little bit and change the focus, perhaps, from other people back to yourself? So she talks about how each of us really deal with the aging process differently, and how some have more worries and fears than others. And, you know, just as I think as Betty Davis said, you know, aging is not for sissies. It's not. It's profound. I interviewed a woman called Lynn Slater once, and she said that aging is profound. And it really struck me how true that is. We change our bodies, you know, our mindset shifts, our relationship socially with the world, with how we're accepted, how we're seen. It's profound. And, you know, as Joan says, you've got to really embrace it with courage and bravery. And also a word that she uses, which is grace. And, you know, every time we ask the question, you know, are you aging gracefully? People say, no way. I'm aging passionately and magnificently and, you know, courageously. But really, the word grace, I looked it up because I wasn't really sure if it's subtlety. And it's a word that it embodies respect and style and you know, sort of, I don't know, just charm. And again, respect. It's just that sense of, you know, taking all that you've learned and bringing it into who you are today, and to have grace, to have understanding, to have patience. I just think it is a cool word when you look at it from that perspective. But anyway, Joan gives us some what she calls observations about getting older, and how we can use these observations to enrich our lives and to make this time of our life more balanced and stress-free. Now, first thing she says is, reduce resistance I think we, in our early lives, maybe we have very strong views about things, and we position ourselves in opposition to others. But maybe this is the time to just drop the resistance, because it saps our energy. It takes away our creativity. And, as Joan says, just accept it. Just be more open to pursuing your own passions, the things you love, and not to be resisting others and resisting other points of view. Of course, have your own opinions, of course, but it's just a time to maybe just chill a little bit. The second thing is to take care of yourself, not just others. Okay, so, I own up to this. We all have responsibilities that we've continued into our 60s that we probably should have let go a little bit. And we don't need to look after everybody. We've done our very, very best as mothers, as friends, as workers, and now it's time to just let it be. And I think that the most important relationship to develop in this time of your life is the one with you. Because as Joan points out, the relationship that you have with yourself colors and kind of tempers every other relationship that you have. So you project your own situation onto other relationships. So love yourself. Honestly, accept yourself. And that's the second piece of advice or observations. The next thing is to set boundaries. Now, of course, the one thing that you do really appreciate in your 60s is that time is precious. We just have to respect every day that we're given, and to just respect boundaries and set them so that you're not over giving to others. You're not doing things that you don't want to do. And so just to respect that. And the mantra, she says, is don't be a martyr to another person's life. I think that's pretty powerful. Say no when you need to. Don't be guilty. It's your time now. The next thing she says is to forgive yourself and move on. We have a lot of conversations that go on in our community, and please, by the way, as I'm talking here, feel free to leave your comments. Just jot down thoughts about anything that we're talking about. And I read comments sometimes where I see a lot of heaviness, people carrying from their past problems or maybe as they view them, mistakes, sadness. I mean, this is a time when we have had loss, when we've experienced rejection. We've done our best, and still it's not been enough to build a strong friendship with someone or perhaps a family member. So it's all time now to just kind of forgive yourself, move on. And simple words. I know everyone's complex, and probably many of you are thinking, I just can't, and that's just your decision. But it's just one more thing that Joan recommends we think about. Finally, the thing that she says, and I say this all the time, is just face all these challenges and changes with joy. Be thankful for what you have, and every day show gratitude for the things you do have rather than the things you don't. And joyfully, accept it all joyfully. I love that word, joy. I've actually got it on I have a little wreath outside my door. I change it every season. And the one this year for the holidays just says joy, and with some beautiful red ribbons. And that's my statement of the year. Now that you're in your 60s, you're free. You're freer than you've ever been. But, don't let that freedom limit you. There's still going to be challenges. There's still going to be things that trouble you. But use that freedom to reshape your life, to do the things that you want to do, and to find that balance and peace of mind that you deserve. You do deserve it. Now, as these 5 things you may resonate with one more than the other, but they're just 5 ideas for how to, just reassess yourself as we approach December tomorrow and the end of the year. And how to just hold yourself high, hold your head up, and know that you've done the very best you can despite everything that you are living now in your 60s. So thanks, Joan, for that article. Thanks for the inspiration. And I really want to, encourage you to read it in its full. We'll leave the website URL so that you can go back and just dwell on it a little bit and absorb the truth of it. So I hope that you're having a great day today, and that you've got some fun things planned. Maybe you're going out shopping or just wandering around town. I'd love you to share what's going on in your own places this holiday season. You know, what do you love about it? What kind of things are catching your eye and your heart? I'd really like to know how you're feeling these days. And as I said yesterday, we're going to have lots of space now for conversation, and I hope you all just, you know, get in there, meet each other, like other comments, share your thoughts and points of view. This is our time now, so make the best of this opportunity. Oh, I did want to mention the person who I'm giving our little purple scarf to. If I can just reach over here, I can get it. Really pretty scarf, purple and green actually go beautiful together, is Diane Christie. So Diane, thank you for leaving your comment, and this little scarf will be on its way to you if you just email me with your mailing address. I sent you some details, and hopefully it'll bring you joy in your life. That would be wonderful. So I do hope that you all have a fabulous Wednesday. I have a question just to finish our morning, and that is, you know, I'd like to understand if you think that you have balance in your life. Do you think that you have balance in your life? And how do you achieve that balance? It'd be great for you to share that comment with everyone, and we can sort of, you know, follow your example. So do you feel that you have balance in your life? And I look forward to your comments. I'll join the conversation myself. And I really do look forward to seeing you all back here tomorrow for Mornings with 60 and Me. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.